show a celebrate you big time. You deserve the also the nyamin pa ba mesrɛ say. Woma wo nyincha sika ene ahoden wom. Na trase enjoy wo money ansana. That be nyame beto ne safre wa oto ne safre wo. Ahoden ni sika. Emre onyini nchemu. Happy belated birthday to you. Nyame wonhyira wo na onye okese. Honorable Nila Tevanda Pwe, Yanyan and Tiasa, Ayawawoda. Honorable, you're my happy birthday. Oh, you're a champion man. I feel you started in Yanyan CI on the Gumbe show. But all programs, from Battleground, you are part of it, and I'll build the programs. No, Emani Yaka say it is so celebrate you. Awoda, you're my happy birthday. Yame unshra na wanya okese. Very good. Obi bia wano so di ne birthday bia no wada Roma. Wunim Big Mike number. Ana wunim Kwadwo Apiakwenu number. Edu so na wo celebrate your birthday a. Obetumi asende e de atoso e de amomo. Na ya wo show fefefe. Ama enidie atumi aba. Eti eno ano no June mu no. Ye di your birthday pa. Me so me de no 23 June. Am say Sunday by na Sunday by na otwe. E na me so me celebrate me de enti. June for no edoso. Na ena ye bedin komo e de afa enuoma ekoso. But before then no. Mami say emo nka ye biem na me nto skawai. Ya star 274 hash. Me say enemy 2000 Ghana cedis. But chanemo uche chapa. Star 274 hash. What dali star 274 hash no a. Now I selected number 1. Power SYZ. Now wa bawuram. Now wa chaduduo bia obetumi. Chaduduo bia obetumi. Aye 2000 cedis. And I'm a 10 in annually. So enjoy 2000 Ghana cedis this evening. Na bejiska fatiri. Ahochira naba. Ketua biensa. Kesia biansunsa. Ketua biansa kesia bianso. Iti do obetumi atwa bia no. Twa de awuram. Now so be enjoy very heavy cash this evening. Eblani dura me frɛ nipa kora wadi no na me ne no adi nkomo. Etimi gusu a me no eba besua ade ne nyina no. Na so wakoso atwa wo de. Simadu me yenu abapa na wotwe ho. Yen hye dwumadi na se. Ana me ne mo eba besua ade bi na the reason why ntia ama me sign e de saade we e de eba no me hyase mfamfiri a Memphis Central na me moso kakra. Yabase party mpanimfo say intinwaso bia asi ewa Memphis Central ane basabasa bia ekoso ewo ho no monhwen solve problem ne ntem na da bia mekase ye de gata nim ho ne yeda enti se asem no frigata nim pie nkwade a yebeti aka bia kyerem ne ya tetia akyere say independent candidates I meje from NDC mu. It yebese party mpanimfo say to avoid this ewa Memphis Central. Montutu no mantem ansa na beye later. I late. Futu. Mo pa mo mfa. Because mona munim bibia wo wiase. Yeti yan veranda boys ne de ye ka hwe ya yentie. But the ebeka kire mo ne say menim say Memphis Central for ehwe Gumbe show. And a certain independent candidate enter obe announce the presence. Most of them problem nentem ansa na de ebesi no enya asi. Eye futu ena me de amamo. Ena ye bedin komo dia fa enuoma bia. Owura John Dramani Mahama eye ye bu akuya adwuma. Ansana obefri akonwa no so akọ. No kwasam ne se eba agrika. The best person na wabua Ghana magana duru animu no. Aye owura ni monyamfo John Dramani Mahama. Na mebama NPP fo ankasa budget no 2017 dia no akasa kakra. Ansana madanu manadi unim. Nansaya me wahaya na metese Amadu Tuare the leader of coup d'etat yo mo no Burkina Faso omunu president Amadou Touare wakokwa kram fidie bia ba sa wode beboa arekacha adwuma ku adwuma ama atumi akonanim na mi hu se Ghana for you to ne dodo no asa wamun ani ya jese sa Burkina Faso ayeku ano maduru ha ada na Ghana nso ensori nyina saa minianom bebe mu nuoma bia mo mahunu se owura John Mahama wo power no oye sa nuoma ne bi na wamohu dawuro ana wansesan kogu park so atese na nado a wode ambulance aba Ghana nemom owura John Mahama de ohun se eye kuafo nti na mede aba etimede aba menche na NPP for budget 2017 budget page 134 paragraph 785 now me read the paragraph 786 me read the 85 no me read the 86 85 no eka fertilizer subsidy programs wow mama came from 86 no na amount for NTRC from 85 no was it in 2016 total planned expenditure for agriculture sector was 355.14 million. Actual expenditure by the end of December 2016 was 181.29 million. Of this amount, 164.24 million, representing 90.60%, was spent on poverty-focused expenditure. Was say, Owura John Mahama eye adwuma ewo kuyadwuma mu a wadi tuwahia se wayɛ saa adwuma de say wadi yi wahia ade afiri hɔ poverty focused expenditure why ana bawomia ato ne din sɛ yɛfrɛ no ayi bawomia din kura wode ɛba yi ana na bawomia abato ne din ɛsɛ yɛfrɛ no social intervention no na omutia say social intervention project no owura John Mahama eye bi wa agric sector enuoma bi na yen one omu say odi sika no bi aye fertilizer subsidy program fertilizer no aban no tati bi so amakuafo no etumi tobi the establishment of agriculture mechanization service centers was what the be ye ade a na ye frɛ no agriculture mechanization service centers among others to boost agriculture production. And no, ye bedi nkomo e dia fa agriculture mechanization service centers. Mamiko paragraph 786 was it for 2017 a total of 450 omobadi omoba be ni etiyem focus so omo kire say owura John Dramani Mahama e di sika e fertilizer mu ade block ya fo anu ani bie sa wode yi wahia ade afuru omoso ana de toso biem ayade ade afre no agricultural mechanization service centers. This is the 2017 budget. Now agricultural mechanization service centers no ayade anya ayabia bia owura John Dramani Mahama eteye na wakofa infidijuma enfidie ya yedi yakuyadwuma ade begu ho se wode babua makuyadwuma akoso na wo se da bia no ye do a yede yensa yenan aso sekan kotokro disi kwate se wudi nkoana enom na na yede do entowura John Dramani Mahama yen se da bi say yes sadie nkuanu a aduane musum ya nya binni enti awose ya introduce mfidijuma adi wura yeku adwuma mu sadie be ya Ghana ebetumi yakonanim no kwasem ne say we share the population of America yeah omuwa into farming only 5% of the total population of America and yeku adwuma the rest ni nyina no enye kuya. But over Ghana ha, over 65% of the population eye kuyafo, and so still tomatoes bako eye 10 cedis. And yani the day na woman no din ntoma pa e de afira. Na yabeko wura John Dramani Mahama ho, ni akwa kobisa. Owura John Dramani Mahama hu say na wasa yabua makuya dwuma to because it then time Canada by aye na dwen se obaboa yen am yatumi aye dwuma papa. Owura John Dramani Mahama ye no say yemfa nyimfidie na yemfa mbra bibrem na yemfa me yakua dwuma sabia ba ye nipa kakra bi mpo edo afu a Ghana ebetumi anya nnuane bebre na yatumi akoye nim. Eto Owura John Dramani Mahama eje de pepe asase no na de ne de pepe asase aya sekan ane aso no woni sekan ne aso no kwa no yentumi mfa nye sakua adwuma no. Eto Owura John Dramani Mahama eje trata wode trata hodo e de ba ha na trata no de ba ye no wode trata ba ko a me pato asabi amiken e ma menua program no no obefram say Oheneba mesraw metese na obubo bibi so fama me da bi wo ba twatwo ana oba record so a recording said ye be ya obi twantro a obetumi anya bi na wo de atere no me da se. Owura John Dramani Mahama e de voter trata e bae voter trata no wode makomaku 288 me pamchaw me ba na mo de atoso e ma mo ma menka emransa wode voter trata e bae voter trata no wode makomaku 288 ana bae. Owura John Dramani Mahama obekono na wache voter trata no na wache mu 133 na ka 155 President Akufo-Addo ebetoye enti this trata ya eye sakua adwuma yi wo sha trata no na ado park ne so na oboaboa de efre ni hey enti omuka sabi say make hay when the sun shine enti esra no ayetwa no trata no emodu ade to ho weni yade kwa koma na ntwie ne mo ama omadi eti oboaboa no a na omadi ato ho na omadi akọ enti sutobrem enye say fulanifo ene akuafo da bi ombe kontokwa da bi broni kwanya ofaso a woye na ade eno no eto wi a wo hwe ba ko na nam no ho ano a won se asade de white bi si so a etwa no ho woni modu to ha na eno no so no apakaji eto wo de satrata we ya uhunu no wode makomako 288 ana Owura John Dramani Mahama de ba Ghana ha ebebu akuadwuma okono no ate 133 eka 155 nanado ebetoye owie ya no wamena so ho a wode trata foforo ba ya na ye frɛ no Mercy Ferguson trata no Owura John Dramani Mahama wanu nyina no na agriculture mechanization service centers no ana na wode eba na agriculture mechanization service centers no ya wo ba yese wo ba beye no enuoma wode begu ho no bi eno no eti wode Mercy Ferguson trata ade bae Mercy Ferguson no wode makomako 150 anu wode bae okono na wate 144 na aka 6 ananado ebeto Mercy Ferguson trata e makomako 6 ya na Owura John Dramani Mahama wajane wo ho and ye come Mercy Ferguson no a eni etu hwe Mercy Ferguson a ene de aka ho no a ensonsoro ye edantem wano ane New Holland trata no difference edantem esopa eti Mercy Ferguson eni Owura John Dramani Mahama wiye ye no ene wo se obi wo ha mede voter trata wo 288 bae mede Mercy Ferguson 150 aba obi wo ha ne wanya enu bi etu de trata foforo ba ya na ye frɛ New Holland trata no Owura John Dramani Mahama ade mako 111 of New Holland trata and what the buy na New Holland trata no what the buy no what the 111 okono na wache emako 54 na aka 57 NPP aban nanado obetoye enti sa onu obi ye afuo na wode we na aye eye hwe sade osifuntum asase ne kono na so kura sekan ene aso a nwan daban ena obetumi aye sa adwuma no obeye ne de awie gya hwakọ hwe de we ye wosifuntum asase no enti owura mahama hu se e wose ye mechanized farming sade ebeye akuadwuma ebetumi yakoso enti wade mes New Holland tractor no 111 and what the buy okonu wache 54 na aka 57 agric minister no ton board ye no obetoye owura John Dramani Mahama ewie ye no and was a tractor no kwantumi nya adwuma na ye wo ade bia ebo tractor ne to ye enu na funtum asase no ye fra ba ko 3 disc plow what the mako 651 and what the buy etu hwe we no a 3 disc plow no eni efuntum asase ne 10 years asase no enti hwade bi o woni obi ye afuo na woni nipa no eye no da bia no the surface of asase no na wudu ade no enti be ye no ano obe say the top soil no nutrient na ewo mu no ayira enti awasaw ye de friend shifting cultivation but in other way no so the sa plow way and the funtum asase no a plow no ebe funtum asase no enti asase na se de ni nyina no ebe ba bedi ani this is 3 disc plow what is 651 and a buy okono ni wacha 391 aka 260 President Akufo-Addo ebe toye owura John Mahama wie ye no was send the disc no foforo ebaya near friend 16 by 18 disc harrow 16 by 18 disc harrow and also any 16 by 18 disc harrow no and also the mako 651 and our day ebaye okono na wacha mako 391 na aka 260 yakase wacha akuafo na wo mo commercial farming no dodo no abagibi bimotobi and yet be so go agricultural mechanization service center ho eti akuafo no na wahia no oba befem na ode ko na ode akoye nafuo no owia na ode aba ho na ye de aba begu ho enti 16 by 18 disc harrow eno so eni eno ne ye de prepare asase no owura John Dramani Mahama ewie ye no and was say ye prepare asase no wi a e was say ye plant enti what the enuoma 4 be by ya what the buy ya na eno and ye de e plant etu what the ba ko buy ya na ye frɛ no pneumatic planter PNEUMATIC pneumatic planter any na sa pneumatic planter no a what the buy no pneumatic planter this is 4 rows na owura John Dramani Mahama de ba say what the ade no funtum asase no wiati wan we no ye de dua beans enti beans no ana na ewo mu no enti afidie no ekono na wo dua beans no ewati enti anya fe na obi bekuntun ho na wa ba bedua owura John Dramani Mahama e de sa afidie ya ekoyi ye fe ni pneumatic planter no 4 rows no what the mako 15 ana ba Ghana ha okono na akuafo na beje 5 eka 10 President Akufo-Addo ebetoye ye frɛ no pneumatic planter owura ya no or the mechanical planter ebaye owura John Mahama e the mechanical planter and also 4 rows e the buy it is all pneumatic planter no a na wa mechanical planter no a enso so ya dam ya kakra bi na so no nyina no adwuma kro no na eye ni nyina no adua it this is mechanical planter it was the mechanical planter ne ba say eno so yamfa nua ade enti seed ahodo no si yebedua bro yebedua nkate yebedua emo yebedua awio yebedua toko all the serious ni nyina no ene enuoma se anka ba mo agusi ene na sefo ni nyina no eno so no wode we no ebaye a na ye frɛ no mechanical planter ode makomako 60 ene baye pneumatic planter no ode 15 ene baye what 5 eka 10 mechanical planter no ode 60 ene baye what 20 eka 40 nanado ebetoye owiaye no ene wo se asase tam kese bi wo ha ya pese ya dudua banchen ko a because we have Ghana the way ya yesi pefufuo no a sasa setam ye da hoi na yesi ya dua banche wo so a ye beda na yatumi dua banche no etu ode afidi a ye dua banche abaye ni ya frɛ no cassava planter what the cassava planter e de baye na omo ye ono wo fo banche dua no a na wo de asem enti akoni nyina no na etwasa sase ne mu na etwasa sase ne mu ye frɛ no cassava planter what the cassava planter makomako 25 eno de wakɔ no na akuafo na bagi ne nyina eti nanado baye no wa metubi that is cassava planter owiaye no wo se kofa fidie foforo baye a ne ye frɛ no seed drill na seed drill no ono so adwuma de no oya adwuma te say pneumatic planter and mechanical planter no when your friend seed drill na seed drill no when aye 13 rows seed drill 13 rows enti say etuba ko a edua 13 times so watu a odua 13 times ano ura John Dramani Mahama ode ba Ghana ha seed drill no ode makomako 36 okono na wache 2 President Akufo-Addo ebeto 34 na owura John Mahama saye ni biem se asase a yede afidie ana adua no yede afidie na tani asase no yede afidie na do nwura no na se ya yawia na yede afidie ana adua ye no yanya ne dan ne espresso eti owura John Dramani Mahama te say ya wa afidie bi wo ha etre ne ntaba mu a etumi spray bese 1 acre of land enti papa ye ne say ya pese kuadwuma no ayeye aye papa na bua Ghana ma Ghana tumpon a e wasame de safidie ne bi eba eti wadi boom sprayer ade bae boom sprayer na boom sprayer no we no aye ne nketoa ne bi yawa akase ana yawa nketoa eti na akase wo ho ana ne nketoa e wo ho na akase no eni owura John Dramani Mahama de akase ya yahui wode mako 20 ana edeba Ghana ha na wo de he won say afidie na nkasa ayi ne pipe ade to ensuo ne mu enti de hade bi he said the boom sprayer no esiye adwuma efa hade no medical catcher mo say Sagana pempuntuo papa John Dramani Mahama is the best choice for kuadwuma what we say insecticide ahodo ya wode kwakwa spray enuoma no so no eni o enti the number of liters ade no etumi efa no ana e calculate no we no ye friend boom sprayer na wonu atwini nsuo wie na wo mo mexe enro na ye de kogu mu no ade wie a na fidie na nkasa wakwa gina fuo no mu na we spray so etime pese obi ahwe the way ya owura John Dramani Mahama ye na dwen se opese o mechanize eye farming na hade bi wo say afuo no ese fidie na bia yenti no lines ededem ya ka etumi fam enti afidie no etre ne ntaba ni mu eti hwe woni so ade sa boom sprayer yi hwe 190 feet 190 feet wide. Oba from said the beya chemicals and bekoso. This is the boom sprayer. What the maku 20 and what they buy. Boom sprayer no na ye na adwuma no. Enti enya fe no bi dia fidie kafo. Ekoba na chi na what the akoye spraying. Owura John Muhammad selfie the papai e maku 20 e de bagana ha. Obeko no na wonwa into commercial farming no na wababeji 20 ni nyina e de afri ho. Na Owura John Dramani Mahama ye ne say afidia yadon anafu a yadon tetrete sei hwesa sebanti na wadua na banchiefuo ya wadon tetrete won banchiefuo wadon tetrete bagaya no wodua e wo se bo paafo ana wo pa ni yakokotu bante no na beden wo bo pa me yakokotu bante e wo se wutumi fa kwan papa obefa so a wo betumi ade atu bante no eti ekwan ben ena obefa so eti Owura John Dramani Mahama ekofa de efre no cassava harvester de bae etu bante nko eni ena etu bante no cassava harvester eti ne de ne say what the bante no muntwetwa so the whole day afu more than 1,000 acres kra afidie we betu bante no nyina de amawo ye frame cassava harvester. Owura John Dramani Mahama ede maku 24 ena de ba Ghana ha so de bebu akua adwuma okona akuafo no agi 24 ni nyina cassava harvester wode maku 24 ena wode ba Ghana ha asem ya mekan MPP ni bia wo se meboa no obetumi ya ba challenge the documents are there ni nyina wa Greek ministry wa mu no Owura John Dramani Mahama ede set up the friend agriculture mechanization service centers. Eti cassava harvester no eni. Ana Owura John Mahama saye biem say. Afu a yede afidie na ado. Yede afidie na adua. Yede boom sprayer na spray ye. Ana yede afidie tu ye. Na ye be dan na yasoa e we yetiri so e de akofie. Eti wode ade bia your friend 5-ton tipping trailer. 5-ton tipping trailer. What the bar say? Sa 5-ton tipping trailer no. And no na yam fansu no mano. And to one any dear friend 5-ton tipping trailer. What the marku 651. And what the baha so the beboa kuyajuma. Akono na 5-ton tipping trailer no na wache emu mako 391 na aka 260 ena akufuado ebetoye 85-ton tipping trailer no edru ba bia enu ankasa pagani mu na atia sadia beya enu makro na egumu no ebetumi agufom ti omu bie no. This is what we call 5-ton tipping trailer. Fellow Ghanaians, Mamika say minchira say to mechanize farming. Obia obatumi aboa amaku adwuma eden ntoma papa ene afra. Na Ghana asai akona nimu biem no. Sayanto aba mfa ma Owura John Dramani Mahama. Me ka tira say obia no obetumi aye Ghana yie biem. Wanyonkwo nam se owan agenda wanka banche ho asem wanka economy ho asem Owura John Dramani Mahama de waye bi pen waye bi da yenim ne nsa no adwuma mumi saba wo mi ase ede no no so aye ye wose ye to abama no wo ye Ghana ni te Ghana ha mesrawo mama ye nyina nkambom for the sake of our future. For the sake of Ghana kuya juma na yama Owura John Dramani Mahama emedi president netie owie wanu no onwie ye Owura John Dramani Mahama say hu ni biem say sɛ yɛtu bante no a ana yɛtwa aburo no a ana beans no a ɛwɔ sɛ yɛtumi prepare yɛtumi siesie ne kakra si wɔ sɛdeɛ ɛbɛyɛ a ɛnsɛe ɛtu ɔkɔfa adeɛ bi a number 1 ne yɛfrɛ no multi-crop treasure owura John Dramani Mahama ɛkɔfa bae na multi-crop treasure no wɔde maako 112 na obi ahwɛ adwuma ɛyɛ wei no sɛ wode hyɛ mu a ɛyi ntɛtɛ no ɛyam no na adeɛ na ɛyɛ papa no ɛyɛ atokoɔ no ana ɛmo no ana aburo no na ɛgyi ɛno apakagyi ne different yɛfrɛ no multi-crop treasure eti hwɛ fidie no yie pa na wobɛhu adeɛ wɔn sɛ ɛyam tɛtɛ no nyinaa ɛna papa no a ɛwɔ mu no ɛno nso no epie ɛfa a different place enti ne din ɛde multi-crop treasure multi-crop because deɛ ɛyɛ yi etumi yɛ atokoɔ etumi yɛ ɛmo etumi yɛ aburo etumi yɛ bibia beans mo ne n'asefoɔ nyinaa no ɛyɛ ho adwuma enti adeɛ no papa no a ɛwɔ mu no ɛna epie fa hɔ no eni atokoɔ no papa no a ɛwɔ mu no ɛna epie fa ha no eni o ɛna ntɛtɛ no ɛyam no ɛde fa baabi foforɔ eti when yɛfrɛ no multi-crop treasure no wɔde maako 112 ɔkɔ no na wakyɛ mu 41 na aka 71 ɛna Akufo-Addo ɛbɛtoyɛ owura John Mahama sande baako bi baayɛ a na yɛfrɛ no maize sheller ɛno no deɛ yɛde yɛ aburo nkoa ho adwuma na etutu aburo no na apakagyi eti wo de aburo dua no ɛne ne bibia adigu mu a ɔno no tutu aburo no tie nya fei ɛne yɛbɛnya dagye agyina ho atutu aburo wɔn yɛfrɛ no maize sheller no ɔde maako 224 ɛne wɔde baeɛ ɔkɔ no na wakyɛ mu 116 na aka 108 na nado ɛbɛtoyɛ enti mesɛ Ghana ha yɛpɛ obi a obɛtumi yɛ mechanize farming a ɛyɛ John Dramani Mahama obi ani hɔ na nado dan kwa Akufo-Addo ɛbɛdi mfie wɔtwe ɛbɛwie kyɛ na ne minister ɛkɔ agogo no akɔtɔ bɔdeɛ no aba ministries abɛtɔn the next one ɛkɔfa no baayɛ wɔn mu wɔ Iraq no no sojafoɔ aduane ɛkwan yɛ ɔbɛfa so bɛyɛ basabasa wɔ election mu ɛna wɔpere wɔba yɛ bɛduru yɛ kuya adwuma kora ntumi nyanya bi aban a wɔyɛ planting for food and jobs nso ɛkɔm de yɛ kyɛn wɔ biara wɔman mu ayɛ den because aduane boa yɛ den owura John Dramani Mahama ɛstate sɛ yɛba mechanize farming enti ɛnɛ so owura John Dramani Mahama ka kyɛw sɛ ɛba me bɛyi mebɛba amia mechanize kuya adwuma ɛno no wei yɛfrɛ no maize sheller wɔde maako 224 ɔkɔ no no wakyɛ 116 na aka 108 na nado bɛtoyɛ owura John Dramani Mahama ewie yɛ no ɛna wɔde adeɛ bi ba ne yɛfrɛ no mobile van owura John Mahama sɛ mayɛ agriculture mechanization service center obi wɔ ha wɔ Tamale waba bɛfa fidie no bi ɛwɔ mechanization service center ɛde kɔ wɔde akɔ yɛ adwuma na sɛ wakɔ yɛ adwuma na fidie na sɛ ya ɔbɛyɛ dan ana wɔsiesie fidie no enti wɔde afidie no clinic afidie no nyina ɔde baayɛ no meshela wei trata ɔde wɔn clinic ane yɛfrɛ no mobile van ɛde baayɛ na saa kaa no sɛ wɔba na adwuma a wɔyɛ no sɛ baabi a kaa no si asɛe no etu vum no ɔbɛpake eti mobile van no example ni bi ni hwade o ejeke kaa no ama kaa ni mu ayɛ den wei ɛna owura John Dramani Mahama ɔde bi baayɛ no wɔde maako 12 ɛna wɔde baayɛ na hwɛ sɛ He said ye car no esi ye adwuma efa. When your friend mobile van, what the 12 and a buy okono na wateni nyina. Na tie saka we no. Na adwuma eye no se. Obetro na adwuma ka no, odi ka no e betro adwuma wo ye. Eno ne your friend mobile van car clinic. Owura John Dramani Mahama edi bi ba Ghana ha. Se ebia no bi wo farms. Na wo ye adwuma. Na fidie ni ba bia sei. Trata afeni yekopa mechanics na waba ababeye debi yentumi nyane saa enti wonya fra ya pani etu saa ka we na vum na ka no aba obabedura baby kro no a asɛ no otufiri hɔ a na de foforo ahyɛ hɔ ne waye wadwuma enti mo hwɛ kai wo de ya hade bi wo sɛ kai ya ba be gina fidie no so car clinic ne bi ni ya beye obesesa oil obesesa oil ewo car na se eti hwade bi Owura John Dramani Mahama wadi bi ba ku adwumam enti hwade bi won se wa hyase erezi car no eti car no esi no hwa no na eye sa adwuma we no car no esi no hwa no na eye sa adwuma we no Ghana for me say if really and when nyina no eye no ma Owura John Mahama eye no Ghana ha nya fe no obeye wo ye ne wo Ghana ha ye ne wo ha ye ne wo ha nsa no woko eti hwade bi se say car no alifte car na wie enti nuoma bia ohia bia no obenya bi etu obesesa oil no na wode ade na ba besi ase a obebie oil no ade agum no fellow Ghanaians, let me tell you say ade ba kuntu asesa oil na wie wode car ni si ho car no sa ba bi tu akọ eno ano no wawie anu otu ni car akọ no eni wawie akọ etu Owura John Dramani Mahama e de saka we wode maako 12 and de ba Ghana ha owie ya no e no set up agriculture mechanization service center se kuafo wo a woni sika na wode beto no na samfidi ode ba ye nyina na ye ton na muntie sa de Owura John Dramani Mahama ton no oya no se kuyani bia na ni je safidie ho no pese otobie no wo sa kuyani no wo betua 40% of the total amount 40% of the total amount no me for say 1 billion na wo betua 400 million na wafa na babe ye wode na aban no a subsidize 60%. Omampani akufo do ba ye pe. Anu wase mempene. E ma kuafo do mom entua 40%. Me akufo do de Ghana ya mobododo. Ya mobokra dodo. Na ba omi agina kire bon se mam ne master. Ye tisika so enso kom de yen. Mabai ye sika nyina ye beje. Eto Owura John Mahama de no a na kuyani ni tua 40% a na ye de ama no na government a subsidize 60% no na do ba ya pe no so wampene na wono de obema kuyani no atua 60% na aban no afa 40%. Mama sa kire made biem Owura John Dramani Mahama asa ye ne se koko kuyani bia wa Ghana ha no wo se koko no ensase no nutrient na ewo mu no asa no so bia wado koko pen bia no onim se koko dua eye ni nkuntwifo dua se koko enyini wie na kabomu a wo dua bibia wase enye yie biem wo dua mankani a etumi nyini tententententen de obenya friso ne kontomre obetumi nkani na abani ase wo dua baade a enyini tentententen enso dampo na abo amwanya biedi bantia eye tente sabantina ntre koko no a emmɔ no watu enti hu no se koko aba no so te bebre na gu koko dua no se eti aba no sa no a emma koko ni nya hoden papa e wa asase no mu mane moa no eto Owura John Dramani Mahama kofa fertilizer free e de buy and waka kire wo bia se monye this fertilizer free na momfanye kuadwuma e ema Ghana ku adwuma entumi nkoso said ye be ye koko no ye betumi atibotwo because owura John Dramani Mahama okokoko afuom okobo koko oti koko ebo koko emo bi ehu nti JM en wote hoyi ya wo hata koko a wo bo koko yi eti se wo tena se na wo hwe owura John Dramani Mahama ono no na wo de toto champion ma ho ade en fertilizer free no na nadu dan kwakufu ado bae no o se won chem fanche free da na nadu dan kwakufu ado ne bawomia ema fertilizer ni gu ha pro ye na gu ono e pro ye me sesa koto gu ye se fertilizer owura John Dramani Mahama de akuafo sika ena de akoto no se wode che wo mu free no na nadu se so de be che free de empromani sesa nkoto ngu ampaniampa akuafo na nya sika nkoto wo ye sehidata no de sehidata no e de ni asendompem kuani bako okoye koduru ye koto agu ena osem famegu hamame kofu iso na me sesa nkogu mafuom fertilizer na expa no ene ye ni kogu ho okoye koko hu ye hu sa fertilizer ye okosa bie no ena mrantie bi be hu no ne yetwa ni photo papa koyi ano a Canadian Japoti ni tumu na mo de moma yentie papa no na no disam kakra wadi tu da moma yentie no
afafikes ne hwe mo di fertilizer egu ama asai na de so koto ogbram so de ko fa
no hafo andisa na asai
mpp so ba so oto ne yesi ento yesi ento
reason no itegu ha
na asai
yes na sim na
eje France
me de bafu
ufi dompe
bi freedom pimpi
ona bo Canada Japan fi
na me kwara abro no makora akora
ene kan
e kere de so be me kwara me okra me wo pieces no okra too me na me tete wo mu nyina
ene wa ma fertilizer no gu ase no abeto wo se ndi sable so no unya 14 wo fo ye 5 acres unya 14 bags na de koye free ene MPP de no mu de gu o ma na se no ma beto egu a wo sise bia kogu efo na se
nya wo de me gu mu koko na se
yo tate je da se
last one reject this out
egu amani mo
okay ebi gu amani mo
me mani ho bi gu pa
de ko nya me se ne wo mu to gu
ankoma na dawe eti so ko sunline uye kuani na wo sunline man yo kasa ye jabafo o kasa asem we wie no Canadian Japoti ni tumu ye detain for 3 days asa na ye yi no e wasem we yo kan no asendompem e jabafo asem ya me kan we TV so yi se papa ti ase a wona na yire nem ne ma nyina wo ho obi okro no so obi ano enim sa story ya ye kan wasem na do se da woni ba womia e ma fertilizer ne proye John Mahama personal de chekwa na do ba ye no wo so to no etega na woni ba womia akuafo anye skanto wo ma e proye me yesesa kotoguye eti se ukosa line na utu abama ba womia because ba womia say o division ya eto jiwara wo bia wonu akuafo ho wo bia wonu Ghana fo ho owura John Dramani Mahama wo modawro ni waye na wo modawro akufo do aka planting for food and jobs eswene tomatoes baako aye 5 cities mianu 10 Ghana wunya lucky ami ama omiensa yanu ani sana amene owura John Mahama penso uto tomatoes e de ade na eje etimoma ya misai se amamu bani wei ababani wei anaba womia na Asante region wakaya na nsa woko baby mi Asante region ho me boni tutuo obi ankosia no eti anaba womia kwa na cast more than 30 eden edinachi trotro 207 na edinachi ya retu omu the whole day na yetu yomka eti se ha no bagina ni yi passengers na gu ho na omakosia ba womia etuba said the same faces and the dinachi kanena akane biem samuma yeme ni na ho. Let me address this issue and sana mekwa makobiem. There is this guy called Morris Ampao. Onu podi ya mempese me yina no. Wa enkyere kra wa yerem to on de ya maminya na asema no. Na memra akwa no awutwa tapio no kurase ni be ma no. You see your friend Nicholas Omane Atampo. Krate. Said ye bawomia ne Akufo-Addo asai Ghana we. What's we your campaign at the ma bawomia? Oh, M4 bi ahu because umu no. Wa monyum papa bi akra wo wiase. Ena wo de koda prison or koda mu or koda cells more than 6 years. Or yeah. Or koda cells no. Na dream na say NDC a pension ye che no. Enti what time NDC because of say okoda mu enya wanwa because me Akufo-Addo ateme eti mempenasem eti unso send this your pension akwakoye bone ne yatewa emfo obi ahu because okodeji sika so de amanfo ekọ abrochire visa mosquiteering so then ana okodeji sika so de amanfo otukwan ene pascal ene ye che no e wen this your pension aha yes visa racketeering maminya why visa connection in kind of come baby visa connection and a teacher na Ghana for a teacher no akwana tan NDC from a ho e de abesi enne ana ne nwom to no agu etinan say wakobo nwumfu bi adaka amfa wa hwe nye yi eti wajan wakokodi bawomi echi say obeye nwuma ma no na wadi nachi na guy no kwotena Morris Ampao pani obo pampers okwotena Morris Ampao program so ana omo shase ya say ombedi matem na omo program no omo hwe etu omo ya na say yankodi okumangratem na yedi matem na mi ya no a amanipa akwakohwe omo the truth na say Nicholas Omane Atampo me my last warning, don't joke with me because me and family agro when me this agro no amemo to Africana if you don't know me would the agro would them some cram the BP be very careful last one and I'm the mount now enra on battleground then me yi Morris Ampao no kakra and I'm sending my one number no I sending message or say I that guy Sunday be trouble papa or catch them yankasa so be trouble me and I'm so one trouble and I'm see trouble no na me hell bella me na na on make asano wo sha wo ye ketekete wadwene kra nya adwuma wait was we a lawyer mama lawyer adwuma ya fu okurom hakra na we na no nsuo we ya wo kasa na table ho afo Morris Ampao gina wanim no kasa no wanim nyina afo we and also we a lawyer. Be very careful with me. So one here now bomb din I will program so o to na so no mem we yi no bedwam obi ahwebi na me cross solar clinic na me ne nkonkodi nkomo na ana ya ne Pablo na Asia nkomo bebre wo ha ye bedi nkomo afa ho but before then no solar clinic mama ya me ne mu ni nkomo why aha mama ya me ne mu ni nkomo na nkomo no dos and doctor essay menimu ni nkomo na nkomo menimu edie no eye awo agbesi segbefia eye awo why ha wo na awo hia awo ye minia awo eye very important na obi atinya se opebi wonya bi media ka menimu di nkomo fa kidney any liver ho ba ma me kan wo de ne kakra nkyere mo because ene no wo wu akwada ne to onye abrosoa by 5 years na wo soma no amanako nyame na bɛhɛ no ɛnyɛ wo na wobi wɔ hɔ a ɛnyɛ sɛ awo no no wɔmpɛ wanante atinya na ɛma awo a obi anwo no egyina nuoma mienu ana miɛnsa so ɛyɛ mu nsusu ha ma no sɛ ɛma ne nwo na mɛma no nso dodoɔ no ɛnwo deɛ nti a meka sɛ mɛma no dodoɔ no ɛnwo no ne sɛ wɔbɛma mi wɔ hɔ a oshanyon guy no tokuro bia mu wɔde ne nsa bɛwura mu ate kɔtɔ ɛna wate kɔtɔ ma baba so kɔtɔ ate no aka no eti bɛma ne te wɔ nyinaa no wɔyare baba so kɔtɔ ɛka ne dee no wasɔre ɛka ne dee no wapie eti ama ne ho nsuo nyinaa gyene sɛ wɔne wɔba ahyia mu a wɔ release all right but wobɛhwɛ mu no na enkomwa no a ɛma wɔwɔ no na bi kura nim bi deɛ wɔ ha tap pulse no ɛwɔ mu all right deɛ from sperms no ɛwɔ semen ni mu but wobɛhwɛ no na wɔ mu ni dua nto mu ntumi nso mu bi nso wɔ ha sperms no ɛyɛ low enti ntumi nya adwuma no sɛdeɛ ɔpɛ no sɛ wɔ that problem no a yɛka ho asɛm ni bia Brasolak Natural Clinic mi nua bɛma wɔyere ne ba kan ho na wɔne nemra ɛma no so bi wɔ hɔ a young girl fɛfɛɛfɛ osi so no obi abura na no to hɔ dodo enti obi aba na wɔkura furogo na ɔde asɛm twiawo na wasɛ nsuo na ɔde asɛm twiawo na wasɛ nsuo enti eduru baabi no ama abura na no awewe na ache akwada tomu a hon ne wapie bi de yakra ho a yade ahodo a any infections a adokoro no minua said the infection na si adokoro wo baabi no wo ma akwada tra ho kra akwada ne beba na bia no ye nifra nyame nso mpesa akwada bia bedi dem na wabone sobo etine sade a wo ma obi kra Brasolak Natural Clinic na won check wo hwe na won check wo hwe na watake wo ha enuoma nyina be kama e de ama what ase efe yensan kode yada one no na yenhwe obi o to kosua all right but once be a student entima me kire mu ko deep kakra once wura awode ani mu a ebia na no se no a ebia mu se no a wo ho ade bi dem etese form no etu to kosua no a na kosua no aba beto so etu otu kosua na kosua to so from sa no adwojo ne ho no a sperm ne ba na fertilization take place but obi de no wo ha emu na ye dendenden entu otu kosua no a kosua ne free suro na wose onya ba bi da dwojo ne ho no to na apai enti eto so no a wo be se apai bra na ye hwema wo obi so wo ha kosua no obeto no na kosua na twintwam bra na Dr. Solomon enhwema wo oni ha otu kwantina menimu di sankomo we na doctor from penimfo no na wo ha by next week the doc beba afei obi so de ho ha kosua no oto no all right but ensuo be gina wodi animu a oto kosua na kosua na foto nsuom eno so no emma fertilization in take place etiano so fabra na doctor enye ho adwuma mfama wo afema me nka asem ba ko bi nkire wo oba bi wo ha wa ya abortion yi eduru so yi wa ye bia che wonu maduro we enura ye de ya abortion wo wi ase de wonim ni nyina wonim niade wonim place wonim de wo wi ase nyina di akwada na ntom ene won ka na tiko etu aka nkwada na tiko ma ene awode no ano ne tese balloon no enti ade no ye wi na saka moa etu ayama sese awode na ye noa eho etu ofaya funu no all right wo be sa akwada na besene bi kura ho sade awode na noa eho no kosua no kura no enna ho kura na pai obi ho tumi bu ne nsa twice a week and obi twa otumi bu ne nsa twice in a month 3 times in a month obi bu ne nsa ba ko 14 days ne ntwaye wo ye de nipa wote ho sɛ bibia yɛ number ntu prawo kɔ mini abema wo yire ne kwa di na ti wate ebia na ye nuoma nketenkete bi modi anante abrɛ enti na ɛnɛ wɔ sɔre a ɛna bayifo na ɛyɛ me yire no ɛnyɛ bayiye bia wo ɛnyɛ bayiye ɛna ɛyɛ no sɛ wotu anamon papa anka obehu sɛ aduro ɛwɔ look ya wɔ Ghana fo bebre ɔmo wɔ Ghana ha ɔmo wo ɔmo tu kwan kwa aburokyerɛ me yɛ kwa ohoro ɔmo yire no ma wodiem ɛma yɛ mba yɛ no ɔma bɛwo enti bra na Dr. Solomon enye wum scan en scanning wum bunimu na wo ho de enti a awode no entumi nkura kwada se be ma ne ho na ni spam no so anana sefo a obeye ne nyina kama ama hoto aba enti awode no eno no ma memfa kidney ne liver no ento aso kakra bi na memfa nko da bia me ka kire wo se nipadua no ye wo yakwa e wa bonten ene ye wo akwa e wo inside na inside the na yemfa yeni ehunu no ehu pa ese ye hu na wo kidney ene wo liver ye wo ni padua no no it play a major role when ni padua no the functions mo na essence it play major role when ni padua no function mu na yampe anya ho ade no eno ano no once Ghana for was a problem na say yan yesekura yan tantwitwiri kanokre what ye wo a wo hweme kanokre when was the last time I was sick hospital say yan hwe ma wo wo de onum said da bia no wo de paste etwi wo se but won fan come yen check sa na ni padua ni inside no de wo mu no ete fa kon yen check ma wo ebia wo kidney no and wo liver no problem bi ba ebia kidney stones asase ahyehyem kidney no nyame ebo ne se won sone enuoma eba ni padua no mu se ensone so enyi ne panema mogya no enuane ni nsuo ne nasefo ne adwuma no no na wo liver no enso aye won frama ne nasefo ho adwuma na the atiana no say ye was serious problem say yan kwankwa teke the obetia no say the kidney or the dialysis so ye kutu bi ato atwene minia Kosolak Natural Clinic for kidney and the liver fako wo check ya wo no na wo check ya no so me pesa wo tena seche o ene ma me la bianca ko ebia ye kan yare no a oyire kura behwo baroko enti se wuwu a na wanto aba magema ebe ya me ya ene ye trase na toma no wuwie na obewu anu awu Kosolak Natural Clinic nyame ya adoma wotena na wo mo encheke enye kidney function test ene liver function test emaw na hu se na ho adin ni yemfa onto aduro so na aduro no so no eye place wono mu aguna na eji thousands no asamfo se wo de sone ye esone aba na mu asi etu di nsuosie ahuhuru mu a na mu asanda ho sa pepepe nete eba huru kidney ni liver ni mu nyina kama na mu asanda ho na sa ye na adwuma etina Dr. Solomon eto ne nsa de afrewe besrawo ma me phone number we ma osisi a na wone no eni nsa wo so o ko na wo yira kwan a enkofre nkobi sase me ba me moa me ho sen o kokolebu a wo misa se o ba boa ho sen o be ko reja ye misa ko hospital me yemfa abanuro emo ho ban na China ya akomanim na India America omunyina eye Kosolak Natural Clinic e okukomlimli obe Harvard Senior High School no omo number ne ye 0553 932631 0553 932631 0553 932631 tie the last one na frɛ obatumi afrɛ sesi a doc f pick course no nyina 0553 932631 0553 932631 fresesia na one nini nkomo na ka wo haw ene wo dadwene na ubenya solution star 274 hash star 274 hash me chew 2000 cedis anwumre ugusu twade star 274 hash no was select number 1 power SYZ na bowrem star 274 hash star 274 hash no was select number 1 power SYZ Mensaka star 274 hash select number 1 power SYZ ne twawde ubedi 2000 Ghana cedis ena nwumre me he na de mo twa no eno so a bidi misika ene beko etitwa na ubedi 2000 Ghana cedis tonight me twa me ho aba ne abetrase ne edi nkomo Pablo I ready dada etiyan komre sia ne metrase ne yem nkomo twa me ba isia na noma ato so mesra mo de mo mutie na say sound no eye twitwi no ye biem kakra e de ama no na noma no atumi akoso yem fast dem odrum fama Medimosis Clinic and Herbal Center Medimosis seven fanto Ghana fo nyinanim say Father's Day no a eda yenim a eba no oba be ye free hypertension and prostate screening. Free hypertension and prostate screening. And until obian fan hunim na mumra when you're 30 years I will abibidro ayara sabiem. Until Medimosis say we prostate no any hypertension no Father's Day when you free health screening and ya mobia. What the abayana say? Ebia edrono and ebia kakra bi dog beka say bia to 10% na de aka no memfa ema na fasa ho yade etime sraw wonim say we be ma hypertension eda wo so ana wo prostate wo problem bia Medimosis sabomoden na bra na nkura bata ni nyina mu no obeye sa program we e de amamu nyina kura bata ni nyina ba bia ye program bia no obeye sa program we e de amamu nyina what do you say over friend number we now one na din sawo so no agin chechiri mu 0244 068 447 0244 068 447 Ghana Health Therapeutics what the Ghana Bam e de aba sasabo awututuo wapo so kotodwe waduro no ya Ghana man capsules ya eno no oboa eboa onoma amount bigger, stronger and longer erection. It is preminanom. And your prostate joy. And your prostate and joy a woman. Yakabum to your binuma. A bebua papa. Over to me a friend 0244 754380. 0244 754380. Safari Valley is the best place on it. Bora ona kokodi wani birthday party engagement wedding bibi awe biano Safari Valley and our Saudi wani etre Safari Valley our Okra district a wedding birthday hotel papa bina e honu kokowura ha enye hotel ho asam ne yeka hu enuoma wo wiasem wo ahodo nyina no ubehu bi etibowura Safari Valley na kokwaji wani omo Okra district abikrum side ho number ne 0596 914394 0596 914394 Spanish garlic mixture and the capsules and the Spanish ginkgo capsules also when you be a eboa garlic mixture and the capsules no a true diabetes wapon so koto bad cholesterol arthritis and then yeka ho otu ase ema hoto eba Spanish ginkgo capsules also no eno no eboa protector wadwene ene de aka ho nyina no eyi firi ho emenoma eye kama ekuta anti aging to no ma wonyini da oba 0266 1141 0266 1141 Oheneba Clinic ena etone nsa e de afremu Oheneba Clinic yan fanto anim say wo man kasim ba fi kroma ho na headquarters enkra ha so de owo ha na onya wo wadwo de SMB test e de aba Minia, the bitters for the men. When be at the American one tiasie. Ne do adwuma ma ye de kuru abonsua cap ene ye deje. Bra na benum bi na emwa na wani beje. Bra na wani enye menuoma enkoso. Wada Roma SMB test. Bitters for the men, bitters for women. Baby obewu bia no, obenya SM adrebi anom. 0558 379545 0558 379545 Afei X natural mineral water or simply natural X natural mineral water nsuo nwomaso a wunya binuma eboawo ema woko anim eti nsuo no ebi ni birthday party engagement wedding waya na ye celebrate we program na be hitia na ye X natural mineral water aha eti pemina issue ma enije sonko emra X natural mineral water was simply natural over to me a friend number we 0596 273546 0596 273546 afei yankɔ back na yɛnsan nkɔ lawyer so na your conversation no yɛnsan and start network no atotom ti bibia kama na yɛnyɛ na ɛno no lawyer yɛsan akɔ baby
yɛne amene abema
very good na yɛguso a yɛdi nkɔmɔ na mɛfa nsɛ mic no ɛwo touchment yɛsan ba yɛ focus so na wo se ɛdeɛ na youth no ɛnhwɛ so ɛnto aba ɛmfama owura John Dramani ma
na me sɛ woyɛ Ghana babu no na woyɛ dehye na wohwɛ baby na yɛ man na akɔ ne sabio nneɛma a ɛkɔ so ɔman mu na opɛ temapa bia na opɛ bibi pa bia ma ɔman na ɛwɔ so yɛ nsakrae sabe yɛ kɔto aba yɛ wɔ various reasons yɛ to aba
okay
but the edikan is that ye edikan for say omombra omombesom no momboa ye take decisions are a dear mind cocaine no ebeko ye
okay
unfortunately social contract ye nearby we sign is say ombra no be di anim nanka problems are a face your mind no ombeboa ne solve no abai we mum aba be ye problem
e di amaye
na me no mum na ye solve so oye bebu no na okoto aba the edikan eye one suku sem
okay
ye tosumi enu eye apomboden sem na broni be kan healthcare ye tosumi ensa eye job security and adwuma
okay
ana e bia de toso nan eye security and offer suku sem a basic education
sure
capitation na e was abind the ko na sabio suku ebetumpon na fa nto ma pefra no be enfie mi ensa the capitation enko
and kokra
yes a curriculum there 5 years near
sure
I was a textbooks echo nanko dani di sua de nanka eboa sabi omo di sua no
yeah
5 years na buying for textbook yanko basic schools here the can basic school from KG all the way to JHS na say foundation no enye papa sabi o sabi wan kokra nke
sure
abai we saw the free SHS abai no correct abai na present mama if free SHS as there for day students
but no almost enye no correct
enye no crank na po the then education minister in one of sound media press the crowd me say abai no na eka eda ho aye ntuaye based on free SHS and abai na na me MC or John Mama abai no
okay
into no me aware say during the 2014 2015 and then 2015-2016 academic year. Obi biara no course secondary school day student biano no chia fees.
Wow.
It was progressively free for day students. And I know the concept behind the e-blocks now. Now to make education one accessible. Now see in your schools or community BMR school. So the target of the e-blocks was community schools, day schools. Around the world maybe a free teachers will be day students. And I don't enjoy free.
Okay.
It's in that body education, no. Parents need care cost kakra. So that at least what is back up board, you know. So it's me aboa.
I think asemi ya working omo budget no page 133 paragraph 781 no.
Yeah.
Or say other social intervention expenditures in the sector for the period under review included an amount of 71.91 million for the provision of subsidies to senior high schools, 25.96 million for the implementation of the progressively free SHS. This is the 2017 budget. Yeah.
The one already,
no question.
So President Mama started progressively free senior high school. On my arms on Baby free senior high school. You can say Sabi. Oh, ye bibia the fitia say a day. See, they are bringing for the feasibility, no. Your feasibility be answer. Na hwehwe ne memu. Na fear say on a scale I will be manage.
Okay.
Ye fear by mo na ya end the shift system even at the basic schools.
Wow.
Ye fear by mo under President Mills and President Mahama. Ye projects are ye be use schools under trees and then also schools are not basic schools are maybe them kwanopa maybe akwa no. We are attempting to be in FIONOMO so that they get one stream.
Wow.
But I'm buying way by a carnic.
Or the best
And now, even at the universities,
also shift in alcohol.
Even at the training colleges, your system on.
Wow.
Then, Obronibi can ask him, you'll say, so say or man be the first thing you must do is say education. So I mean, Kensra, this government has destroyed our education for a setup.
Wow.
If at the basic school, who deny your textbooks, over textbooks and courses, or have all the computers, or my laptops, and you misplaced priority.
Wow.
Then class the laptops in here. But first things first, a fata. Here something a fata. The here we are not doing it. Sika was a FQ. Into Amphibia, the Sabine Sikako, so that the schools can run. Sika see the corner schools in running on Franco. So you have failed us in that respect.
Wow.
Even at the university levels. Then can say, when say Association of Vice Chancellors, episode we introduce the friend entry exams into the universities. You know the reason? Because standards need 50 SHS Ebano. According to the universities, the standards are so low. So some of the students cannot even be our pass it when you're 8 A's, when you're 6 A's, until you put your sentence together at the university level. And Education World Fire reports on so many organizations and NGOs of more education have spoken about Same Sapia course for education.
Wow.
My fear is that in the next 5-10 years, because Baba Kunya doctor I have baked. Because Baba Kunya nurse I have baked. Because you're personal. Because somebody wants to say that the program now is successful.
It's successful, yeah.
You know, you're passing Kodani now. Why has Ghana opted out of WASI?
But I see him free.
Yeah, free. We are not part of WASI. You're in WASI. You're trying SSC standardized to Ghana alone. You're in West Africa. Because Omunim said you're standards here so low, some of the Enkawas in Noah, you're in big WASI.
Wow.
And that is the level of education. Healthcare. Under President Mahama and then the NDC, now you accelerated healthcare program. They decided that community BMO, people do not have to walk for more than maybe 2-3 kilometers to access healthcare. That is how come appointees, now make Kahumbi, but maybe I need Timisika. And so we built over 6,000 chip compounds across this country, scattered in every community. So the chip compounds becomes the first point of call. So you may Ghana. Now, what me access major healthcare? Districts we did not have district hospitals. Under President Mama, we see district hospitals in every district. And now, because we buy hospital projects are not in Amabe abandoned. What's more agenda 111? Sabi, ben share which you will sue. About the la polyclinic and la general.
You go from that.
You on my penny be are not war vision. Rage Hospital, you buy a fast renovative. You move Rage. Hospital needs you see before and they renovate here and then Rage Hospital, later Regional Hospital, not so if you wanted to do something similar, Ubu Hospital no 5 years money echo you. Ubu La General Hospital, Ubu Nasana 2020 elections.
Yeah.
Menoka say you see she
you say the be to went to Sune Nkrumah.
So clearly you have failed. The number of hospital beds are about to and we're decreasing. The Oba years why you see you've refused to continue. Udu Kumewa hospital this year over 80% complete. Equipment the crab in Egua Bontina in Sioseno. Into your bebunu. Now we dream on healthcare. Why would you go and vote for this government? Yeah, in time, not your bonded nurses. It's really automatic employment. Not teacher for really automatic employment. And then we teachers they control licensure exams. The licensure exams is just a way of stopping people from accessing the classroom because government does not have the money to pay them. So I've ever paid the nurses. The nurses in United Fear. Among school 4 years, 5 years, United Fear, they are refusing to employ them.
Lawyer Unum. Assembly becoming from serious now. I say you push him semenka. Na men warning education director or Western North region. Say and kwadebi omoji womo 12,000 ne 17,000 say. You be form what church adwuma. na ye mo makwa kwetera de 1 year ne ya pam wo mama ba betre fie no ensem no boboba yemfa wo mo na yentua wo maka ena de wo petite adwuma unkura between 12,000 to 17,000 na wonya binye where you mikrom se hwe osokra no
you know, so that is the issue of healthcare. And then on the issue of employment, Minia, Sabi, these are not data of Pariado and HNA out. The data tells us unemployment rate is at 14.1%. First, 14.1% now. Now we're breaking it down and narrowing it down. Young people between the ages of 18 to 40 who are able to make a year Juma. Within that 14.7% is over 80% are unemployed. So
over 80%.
Over 80%. And they're unemployed. This is their prime as of year Juma. No, over 80% of this are 14.1% of unemployment rate. No? So what it simply tells you is that majority of 14.11% now, yet the total unemployment rate for Ghana, no? Majority of them are young people. Do you now? Oba collapse banks, and you see the ripple effects of banks now collapsing is there, and there's some microfinance companies now collapsing there. They create jobs. So, unya contract, even unya government contract now crack LPO, now pay LPO financing. All these foreign banks don't fund Ghanaian companies.
Wow!
Into that area, the local banks now they Ghanaian owned. No? They found the need, like we say, Dr. Enduma, they found the need to fund Ghanaian companies, Ghanaian contractors, so that the jobs could go on. Unfortunately, that is not the case today. So, unya contractor baako, no unya contracts. Now, unya LPO financing from any of these financial institutions, a long chain of employment they create.
Yeah.
Banks, now they local banks, no. Omana no man this microfinance for Nisika. Tiema mano mudija, omoko China, omoko Dubai, omoko Togo ni nemano. They were assessing loans, bringing it in, and then it was recycling in the economy. So the informal sector na ne drive the economy no. Ekufuado ne mamudu ba mi adaroma weguno. So unye ochini, and as if you are not related directly to this government, and they are in any form of business, sector by sector, collapsing, printing sector, collapsing. Buying and selling, even petroleum products. Crap petrol. No?
Yeah.
The MPP came with new companies who are money capacity. Almost every organization there that we create employment. People who have gone through school and training, hygiene workers, hygiene students, etifie.
Yeah.
Health workers, nurses, doctors, etifie. Teachers, etifie. So you have what compounding issues no. Now said you said the same when you be a man was here, yes, man body chrono. And Mebuni near Juma omunya hwe and na said you betting ba. Na Bebuni be na Juma say oba ko di ni ala I didn't power no nya kakra no de ko twa beta. O si bet na we twa no. O sanje to e wo so. O dream ho awon ti ase, but that is what we have. Omo ye mobile money almost also the e-levy about it.
Yeah.
So what my economy not shrink to the extent that today a never buy imports in 2016 I reduced it to about just 40 or 50%.
Wow.
So that is how bad the economy not shrinking.
This
so
issue,
if things are not coming in,
okay,
how do you get money?
This issue no we do hono. You must stay kakra. Star 274 has select number 1. Because baby our dear could do no question be ever ho Endra me wo na Auntie Rubin or UK or sending me message now or sending me message nana no dem Oheneba me pautel platform be a yeda so ewo kurom ha UK almost say John Mahama eton tema port and sana woko na yenya wo hai wakasa ba be si port ho abe no wura John Dramani Mahama o ton tema port and sana woko
yeah ignorance. The biggest area.
Okay, I'm saying, because let me hear some Aminka.
President Boamah did what we call the port expansion projects. Now, some of these projects are self-financed. It's a terminal 3 now you see. So Gapoha borrowed or looked for funding on their own balance sheets. Abayan funding one ko jimubi. Ideally, I can buy the back of a loan.
Yeah.
Now buy a babeji no way. The port itself is self-financed and right channel hoka. So MPS company never you know. Government gives them a sovereign guarantee. Go and look for the loan and come and develop it. And then we'll service charges now, you know. Because government was taking service charges all the same in all the other terminals.
Okay.
And as part of the port expansion project, you know, overhead now what temano. The Kufa do baby, those are the mama and the fiancé.
Oh yes.
That's part of that expansion project.
Oh, sir.
I am telling you for free. A part of that expansion project. It's you know, the company came to build is like a build or pay transfer, just like a Mary. It's a Mary a Ghana there, but like a Ghana in says Kano, and now we are smart with finance. And you're so tired of in America. These were some of the innovations President Boamah through his finance minister at the buy. So you can say in 2020 we didn't even 26 we didn't even touch the research and Bank of Ghana we self-financed our budgets because of some of these innovations. Terminal 3, Ghana Civil Aviation, they borrowed on their own balance sheet on the Terminal 3. I thought Terminal 3.
Yeah,
but we are servicing the loan. What's it? They are turning my ports.
Yeah,
but we are servicing the loan near the year. But we are servicing that loan near Koji. But because it is rendering services, no, we are deducting money to service that loan. So it is just ignorant people. Never seen a check. I say, how do you sell your pots? Yeah, they don't pots, no. Supporter President Boamah, Ijama Ghana for. And it was not just in Tama. Takrade. The expansion was for both Tama and Takrade. So I said, with new landing sites in Niema, new container terminals in Niema, all the way to the motorway extensions. I overhead for now, and it is all part of the because containers nearby. When there is so much congestion around the motorway,
motorway extension,
overhead now. Who yet for it is part of the Temaport expansion project. And I was like, oh, we to say President Boamah said it or Dasso Dayepa. Now I agree, it's not what vision. These are some of the innovations you get. But you see, the President Boamah is ahead of his time. You know, the MPP cannot comprehend how he managed to sit down and do things like this in just 4 years. So as I said, so they speculate. When you be a mawase, what's about me here? It's discredited your year, you know. It will be a cultural say these things happen. It is not true. It is not true. You don't my port be a Gapoa still controls the ports. The loan is being serviced, and as part of it, there are service charges and the service loan. It is like what's the choir would you tow? How would you tow? No, so it is only ignorant minds like that of the NPP for. And the Baku Jerry, they say, I don't my pot. Yet, I'm saying, I told my wire. I depend on no for a Toma wire. Now, let me come to why I think that we need President John Dramani Mahama, especially for young people. So, Obiya Babi Jina Honomo in this election season. No Babe promise, so say obey A, obey B, obey C. Now one truck high over first wire, we saw your trophy. Because one, Ghana is broke and is bankrupt. Say you fix it the current mess at your womb. Now you restore economy no back onto the path of prosperity. Take it from you, Oheneba, we'll go nowhere. Because the IMF is going to dictate to you and I how this country should run. Because on the amount boss here. President Boamah will say, our people still deserve development. You know, the very same old ways.
Yeah.
We need to bring about innovations. And what is he proposing? He's proposing the traditional way of doing things, no.
Okay.
So we need an introduction, a paradigm shift from the original way and now traditional way, you know. And that is why he proposed the 24-hour economy. And I'll tell you why. Now we near Juma. The 24-hour economy is for you. And I'll give you a very simple scenario. Say, your hospital. Ideally, hospitals are some operating 24 hours.
Sure.
But you know, I mean, Pengus, I sent 2 in your now about 5:30 and now 6. now Pentemak Hospital. Now I could do hospital honoma. We are lucky about to nurse OPD. Nurse no show you as a training and fair doctor. What it means is that doctor need you.
Doctor ni ho
we are lucky na emergency and a fair doctor. Doctor ni ba no be show you say lab, you say lab upon. Inti no lab na pon no. I say ma we dress pharmacy in swapon. Na trade na ma say kokuru na copy pharmacy na to address.
And I do the sumo no.
And I do the sumo no. When the legal framework is passed, what it means is that if during the day hospital no were 20 workers, what it means is that it will run a 3-shift system of 8 hours. Into first shift in the
with 20 staff
with 20 staff no.
Okay.
Second shift in the area with the same 20 staff.
Okay.
Now third shift in the with the same 20 staff.
That's just say you have 40 new
40 people have gained jobs.
I'm a nurse for mutie fie no munye adwuma no ombenye adwuma ye.
Okay, so Oheneba I'm a part 20 na ekwa adwuma omo faka me bo. We are 20 na ekwa adwuma omo faka.
Omo faka.
20 na ekwa adwuma omo faka.
Omo faka.
So what it means is that omo operating transport services no we are many adwuma ye.
Sure.
And you many so many adwuma ye.
Sure.
Omo ko adwuma no pa so didi. Ukwadwuma we na come de wa didi.
Obedidi.
Ukwadwuma we na come de wa didi.
Obedidi.
So the trickle down effect. Say if obi be that in a nipa 20 40 hour for maka obenya ska we here chiyomoka. One, hospitals are self-paying.
Okay.
Okona enye cash and carry health insurance jaka. So it is not free. It's already the service that is being rendered, you are going to pay for it. Government is going to generate more taxes to be able to employ this additional 40. This 40 will also add on to the tax network.
They'll
pay more taxes. And mind you, the service itself pays for itself. Hospital now into the other 40 coming on board, a new tax netta, tax. What it means is that a farmer now to be in a fertilizer and bar, government gets more revenue from taxes now, to now come and buy fertilizer and support the farmer. What it also means is that government gets more revenue to build a hospital in your community for you. Because then we don't have to depend on the IMF for everything. That is why I said, the policy of the 24-hour Nasi Pana first, it fixes our basic problem of revenue shortfalls. 2, when me nurse near family juma.
Yeah.
Na me ye juma, anopa, me kwa juma, I say me tramiti and I say me miti.
Yeah.
So community near teams, and nipa 20 people and because they were employed and the 40 are becoming nipa 60 to you the hairdresser has the economy not been bettered off.
And also ekosropa.
I'm a pamata de ashe. And if all these people are working, no, they also pay taxes to the state. Because today 60 out of first now 20 pay and it be back ebeyo muti. Now 20 pay it be back top at adeshe. Today 40 additional have come to join. So all these people are going to pay taxes.
Wow.
So we are going to solve our tax deficit now, because more people are coming in.
Yeah.
The other thing, a can't, and you see, people don't even understand the policy. Don't take China and say, the beauty of it is that for every economy to run 24 hours, you need lights.
Sure.
So when President Mama was expanding and giving us excess power, we are going to do what we call the light cities. Oh, what goes to night market pay?
Sir, we intend here.
Well, also streets. So you know why and you may not go to the drama because there are lights all over. And you know why we are going to do the light cities. Or light bill so there is a column for street lights.
Street light, sure.
So you can acquire for.
So easy for a common.
Exactly. So nobody accounts for it. That's why all the lights are off. Yes, here they create what we call a street lighting authority. And we are going to decentralize those
street lighting authority.
And it's going to be decentralized.
Yeah, also.
The manifesto we are going to have what we call a street lighting authority. And we are going to decentralize street lighting authority. And so every district, community, light bill abutia the allocation for street lights, scanning that's non-crime. The allocation is done. You already pay your light bill. You might have for street lights. The allocation is done and given to the street lighting authority in that district. And they have a responsibility of making sure that the whole district is lights are properly. so that people can trade. Oh yeah, floodlight. See here, you have be doing.
Yeah.
That's a year ago. Yeah, Singleton airport. Only if I here could do
easy
because there was light and it was running 24/7. So once we do the street lighting authority, then now we need you say for businesses to thrive in the evening, you must provide them with security.
Sure.
It is 1,000 men and they boy a home by, and they are running just for one shift. And now we are going to run 3 shifts, sir. We need 3,000 men.
Sure.
What it means is that 2,000 additional young men and women, our Juma, will find spaces within the security services. And we've also said, this time around, security recruitment will be done local, decentralized. So the 24-hour economy, from wherever you sit, there will be an
impact also.
Oh, yeah, driving near and you rain because people are going to work. We'll be making in the car, no about spare and you rain. We'll be making area, no about spare and and so it will fix a lot of problems.
Wow.
And when all these people are working, the more hands that work, the more taxes we get. Now the other argument is that it is demand driven. Oheneba, what is the pot and you under president mama and then reports here, Juma?
Oh yes.
People work.
Yeah. Yes.
And for me, if there is a market in the evening, now I'm a send me quite Juma no 8. Now me pound 5. Men pray me who fear Juma 3 p.m. Because me send me pound 5. 6 me do on the Amina no pano. Because the markets are properly lit. Me quite Juma Amina. Sometimes of course it's a lot of power. We should OPD on man.
Yeah, why you man?
Go on no. But when you say one course our time now, there is another doctor here. Na pharmacy upon, na lab upon, na X-ray upon. So he must fit in at that time. It's a productive hours as the cocoa man. They need the acosta line with baby. Passport offices, key government agencies in the legal framework will be such that any government agency be on 24 hours.
Sure.
But the key government agencies are in home services 24 hours. No? There will be a law that will mandate them to work 24 hours. And mandatory staffs, key technical staffs are in here for that to operationalize. No, will be made available. It is all about now teach. Now when Lucy Hope, I am selling hope to you. And you know what I believe President Mama can do all this. Between 2013, 2014 and 2015, some third world countries that called crisis demo. It was not global as in global like the pandemic now, but it was global, but it was peculiar to most producing countries. Raw produce like raw materials. Countries are here adding a lot of value to your
okay.
Between 2013 2014, the prices of gold have fallen drastically.
Wow.
The prices of cocoa have fallen drastically. The prices of crude have fallen drastically. Look at in 2014 2015. Finance Minister called Parliament 3 times. And that is what led us to the safety consensus.
Yeah.
Because now the world economies were struggling. Not the world per se, but third world countries. And Ghana was no exception. It's because now you embrace so much. We struggled as a country. What did President Mama do? We developed homegrown solutions. Took it to the IMF. The IMF approved it. Obeka, in the State of the Nation address in 2016, President Mama can say, we have turned around the economy, and by 2017, and around that time, even in 2016, inflation in BBR started battling. By 2017, Ghana recorded its best years. In 2017, Ghana, under this Akufo-Addo government, had the best performing economy.
8%.
No economic policy takes effect over 1 year. So it could not be an Akufo-Addo or magic one be and buy no best spending and buy. It was because it was until April and Akufo-Addo to be passing Mackenzie for budget not prepare.
Yes.
In their first year they couldn't prepare their own budget. They had to hire Mackenzie from South Africa to come and prepare their budget for them. So called we have the men.
Budget and
we're not Mackenzie for the budget. And even that they consulted people like Setekpe and then in 2017. Wow! The prophet is not recognized in his home. But people like Setekpe were assets to this country. Because some of the prudent things they did, In 2017, Ghana had its best years after the Mills years, because of the measures President Mama put in place. And he prophesied it in 2016. Saying in 2017, this is going to be the outcome of Ghana. That is why in 2017, the MPP had so much money. all the sectors of the economy. And even aside that, with all the struggles, a Jomo stabilization fund, a Jomo sinking fund, we left them so much, even infrastructure fund in Yema, we left them so much. And all these things were done by His Excellency John Dramani Mahama. This is the man we call the nation builder. Sebi, with energy, successive government refused to add on to our energy needs. When the energy situations are confronted, well, he did not raise his hand. And because of my predecessors a failure, he went before the Parliament of Ghana, and that is what leadership is all about. And as the mate John Dramani Mahama, I take full responsibility for this crisis. Even though I am in here, but I will fix it. And with all the difficulties, by October 2016, I was fixing them so. He just did not do because Makofa toy generators. So that President Kufon Gofe Biba, one fast of Frank Uguako so Musa Mombompai. He dealt with the situation head on, fixed it. You Musa Castle busy 12 secondary schools. Sure. Now they are starting free SHS. At the time we're living, they are starting more than 117 of them. About 45 of them were almost completed. I was an MC, I served in this government, I served in President Mahama's government, so I saw it. He's a man of action. Me, I can lay my life down for President Mahama without not thinking twice. Because you'll be accepted, or castle, obey yo. Oath means Pelea onshore. And so if you're a young person listening to me, that's where Lucy Hope, now Professor Jakpa Misrao. In 6 months, there'll be a new president. And that president is John Dramani Mahama. Support his bid, support his agenda. Because I can assure you, say, President Mahama will transform Ghana. Wow. He was transforming Ghana and changing lives. And you see, all the propaganda and training Kuntumpo in a tool, no? They called him incompetent. Yeah. I will take an incompetent John Mahama who gave me public universities in all the regions and any public universities, near 10 regions. Not Sunyani University, Naisty University, Navota University. President Mahama provided public universities in all the states.
And Eastern region.
Eastern region, Upper West, Upper East, your friend is saying Bono region. Yeah. All this got universities. Okaso basic secondary schools to start compulsory free, progressively free senior high school. Yeah. He did it. Hospitals. To the extent that OG and salary, the workers. Anyone who fired my appointees, no. So he needed to provide chips compound. And Ghana did not buy any sika for it. Till Tuami Kaposumia, no what me. This is the man I am following, and this is the man I am supporting. And this is the man I may catch him, Mebuna Muti, and say, Okao, yo. And he's not a talkative. On blabbing, on John and Numu. Action speaks louder than words. Obia Ghana for in Nigeria to me say, he's a nation builder. He gave us a new port. Temaport down to a ton. It was a total new port to see my you. Look at the roads infrastructure. Most of the major roads are NPP. And the bomb on Honsa for him. Sure. Obechi Milan interchange. Oba Najo Mama just cannot to one. Pokwasi interchange. Oba Najo Mama just cannot to one. East Legon under bridge. They came to meet funding.
East Legon under bridge. Lincoln Sprinters too.
It is all Flower Pot Road. Major Mama Road. John Mahama. So this is the man I am selling to you. So this is a man who does action. And I have seen the manifesto for young people. The President Mama said Oba Beye Ministry for Youth Development. And let me tell you why that is key and critical. 60% of the total Ghanaian population are youthful. In never a high youth, no, education, health, health is a standalone ministry. Sure. Education is a standalone ministry. But youth now, Ghana Dachi Kromono, near the Akosha sports. Sports itself is cumbersome. Sports, no football, even the lesser known sports, the client think you. So there is a man who has sat back and he's been president before, and with the experience, on the no. For us to be able to tackle youth issues head on, almost standalone ministry. Wow. And then when he opened the youth wing office, the youth wing ministry will oversee the 24-hour economy. Ozanka say
24-hour economy.
How did the youth oversee because that's a Jumano do and I remember and Ozanka say every ministry that has agencies concerning young people, no, the youth ministry will have a key role to play. So every agency delay young people issues, every ministry no, there will be a kind of coordinating committee.
Wow.
So that it is youth centered from agriculture, agri-processing, about driving this country from technology to agri to sports to the youth ministry oversee it. Wow. And the reason why he's talking about a youth ministry is to tell the good people of Ghana and he's putting young people at the center. And he just didn't say that. His government that will come will be the most useful cabinet ever.
Oh, sir.
And this is the man who says it. He or car or yo.
Man for the transfer my youth in your
I'll say I can't say the problem. But I'll say this is going to be the most useful cabinet.
Wow.
Ever. Our young people will take center stage because he believes that we have a youthful population and they must lead. So when I sit back and I see other young people who are disenchanted or modi sabe kontompo fu yechi omo ma bo man ye omodi o ma ye dum pempen so sabe and then see I ask myself, do they even sit down to understand abanya sabe wa boy em krono all sectors we how do you still follow them? Trade facility $15 point something.
Yeah, the
pound is 21 cents. Euro is 17.5. How do you survive in this economy? So now when you're school, abo homo de no enya school na scholarship ya be we enya bi na nya men child ye wa abo homo de no aka council say na kwa kutua school fees even the currency alone will discourage you.
Sure.
So all boafo bi krampo na wa bo brampo a here so sesa na the boy ja kwan crown to me.
Yen share the final one na yen fan enko say now no ye were a lot of youth wo mo involved in the Galamsey issue. And we know the President Akufo-Addo was about to fight it. But I didn't say it is a say no. Utie nipa ba kun ya wo say soldier ni ba na obeya momono because ekuo bi aye twem. Youth no a wo mo ewo Galamsey site o ye de emfa no mining section no. E de na ebekoso amo.
There were a whole policy for mining.
Okay.
And on the 12th of August, we launched what we call the Youth Manifesto. Our Ghana Hanomo, under the auspices of His Excellency President John Dramani Mahama.
The Youth Manifesto.
The Youth Manifesto. And we will speak to Inyema President Mama Daro Moba, Bayama Bebuno. Mining is one. There is nothing wrong mining. So we are good in Shasa Makomonde.
There be.
But we must do responsible mining.
Sure.
Sure. And so we have a policy of reclaiming lands, restoration of lands, and then giving license to people to mine. And so you have more license, baby. I want mine the pen. Let's see.
Okay.
Show how you've reclaimed the land. And show what you've done to water bodies there before we even satisfy the Konako. This time around, the Minerals Commission is going to be decentralized. PA is going to be decentralized.
Oh, sir.
So that within a community now, you don't have to travel all the way to Accra. I said about access Minerals Commission or your license.
That's I said I said decentralization.
I said we are the pioneers of decentralization in the local government by maybe DDC 8 years, so I'm an expert in decentralization and I appreciate the concept of decentralization.
Wow.
So we are going to decentralize BBR so that people begin to appreciate. Now me a mining officer. That mean I made my permits. That means the community anymore. That mean EP officer. That mean I my permit. That means the community anymore. That mean no be saying you are not an external tax force bar. I don't have to hold a miner. It is you are hold.
Sure.
So that people can be held accountable for the offices they occupy. So if I have a responsibility of making sure, say, you can say you way. That mean I'm your environmental officer. I'm the community anymore. That mean I'm my permits now. I'm not I'm sorry. I'm not quite no more here. Because your renewal of your license will be based on what you have done previously. As an officer, that's a renewal amount. And so you have a comprehensive plan to support mining. Then this will not kill mining. Then this will not kill mining. We will make sure that mining is done in an environment that will be so that if you want to mine, and we will not just do mining, they'll have young companies and organizations one mining area, you know, contract them, whatever profits you made. And while you're mining, all ton gold, no, you'll be setting aside some into a fund. I had the restoration and reclamation of the land now we're mining also. No. Your comprehensive policy. And I assure you that we will do it to the best of our ability. I've always said that the NDC is the midwife of Ghana's democracy. And so we will do everything humanly possible to make sure that Ghana be conquered. At this time, we will gather and protect it and rank fence it.
NDC ba mekwa kwatrasa wi osumum because said the decentralization be adwuma no men trankran ha me hwe mekumkrum adwuma beba ama manya biaye adwuma beba papa nti sa uti yoso uti be bia hunu say adwuma beba fam ama wanya biaye nya fe na wo say ufrislem no nyonko besi dan siesie so ewo Medina no aka se brabe kaye na so apan wi a me de waba be si Medina asieye so na wo bawu na makase be betro ICT na urade ni pa bi nye serious wa brabom ba me nyina no all the same eno no ye star 274 hash akamreti obi na me cheska no star 274 hash star 274 hash select number 1 power SYZ dodo bi obetwa bia no 2000 Ghana no ebra so a me ba beche nti yen fast na unwura aguram na obetumi anya lucky for the 2000 Ghana cedis tonight star 274 hash star 274 hash select number 1 power SYZ na bowuram tententem na bra beka ho na didi ansana obekwa akọ yura ye dawa mo akọ na I have this question from Oheneba. Was it Oheneba ask him about the herbal industry in this country? Good evening. Was it omo person who say herbal ababeye say ekura oman to extent bi. But I say your policies in no and majority of the youth no so na ye adwuma the herbal industry no. But oba he no na ye ja omo agye mu. Omo so amanya dan.
For causes and now your doctors in Yamawu.
Oh, sir.
Yes. And is he Lansing we engage them, President Mama Shia E4. There is a name for them. Siba.
Okay.
We engaged them and he spoke to it. When we launched the manifesto in July, we have a whole sector on how we intend to support that sector.
The herbal sector.
Because you see, like you mentioned China earlier on, their Chinese medicine are year around the world are transforming here. It did say we be draw Papa Cross in China for.
Sure.
And so, and we are going to create an authority that is going to regulate money and apart from FDA, we send something for the herbal people. Government is going to support research into herbal medicine. Because there's another avenue for job creation.
Government will support research into herbal medicine.
Government was supporting pharmaceuticals. About John Mama. I don't want to mention names of companies, but we were giving money. Money per se is stabilizing the economy.
Bimuni $6 million, Bimuni $10 million.
See, Ubese currency is stronger. You try and stop imports so that you export more. The end is you support pharmaceutical companies,
sure,
so that they can produce the drugs locally. Now drugs in the ember economy because of the currency near the cotton. We don't buy. They came to Omabeguno. We intend to do the same because a lot of this malaria drugs there, if we can do research into it and support them properly, so they can establish. You don't need to import. And so we intend to do stuffs like that. And it is all in the manifesto. We say, make a date with the youth wing on the 12th of August. And we will speak to most of these policies one after the other. So that maybe our problem will be, we will speak to it and address it for you. And then you see, say, hope is really coming.
What's the big chapter for the youth now? Youth who said the youth president is here.
There is a perception that the NDC cannot protect the ballots. I am here to speak to Ghana Mebunu Nama Shomo say. Mumu kwaye kwa saying of a bomb ballot in Hobay. in the face of intimidation, we stood our grounds. And then I said, Friday and you saw how we moved to the Cantonment police station in solidarity with our sister. I have set time with our number. And I say I'm a national chairman, Kasemi, and I fully subscribe to it. The voices of conscience. The SRAMO, the NDC, yen continue and ye victims of peace. So let's all sit down and negotiate and talk peace. When you draw your dagger, I will draw my dagger.
Perfecto.
And then once you draw your dagger, then we may sit down and negotiate. I am assuring young people of this country. I'm assuring them the MPP is not any supernatural animal. We've beaten them in many elections and we will beat them again come 7 December 2024. I am assuring every person there we will protect the ballot even at the peril of our lives. And I'm also serving a word of caution to the Ghana Police Service, to the military, and to the Electoral Commission, and especially to our judges. Peace is an expensive commodity, but you cannot have peace without justice. The NDC will not be intimidated, will not be cowed into any submission. Yeah, citizens, we are crapping your kufa, you are crapping if you are cropom, if you are dukro. On your gun and in chairman. So you will not decide my fate. We will all go there, vote one. You have kind of pepe. Now, why the more you must have Kai said you Good. When you name one person, Nimbebialty will visit you and also make sure that you account to the people. Bonnie Emperor, Bonnie Suma. It is anybody who commits an offense, who's a uniform, now go commit your offense, now there's a uniform, remember home, it will protect you. Ghanaians know you. And we are insisting there will be a man that Juma say uniform, Yano, or qua, on say name tag, so that when they misbehave, we can hold them accountable. But no person will go to the police station and come back in a body bag. That I assure the good people of this country. And I must say.
More! Yeah, that's a papa. That's the youth leader and Wakasano. Do you know your friend the Gumbe show? Rough, why Mama me hey na yehu. I'm say I'm not for my didi no be more ha or my draw ama mwenye bi. Enti no. Medemasi asida emmo enkoma kwadwo apia kweno. Ene Big Mike so mo hye dwumadi ene ema yede ebremo. Bidiano Oheneba Boamah Bennie Pablo ni ene na hia no mepato message no aba no obi ene ho a obeba obi ehu ene ye kai ene say ene okai ene say wo twe sekanya metwemede wo twe na metwe a yemi ye betrase ne apia somdua bua ne yanom aha enti ba bia duru no number 0244 7658 0244 7658 congrats when you 2000 Ghana cedis. Yami Aduma, Yabasai Asia on Thursday, the Gumbe show. Thursday, Ebe Abbas Nuruddin from Ashanti region. You're not better than Dinkomo. A lot of things are happening in Ashanti region. And Thursday, Yabisia near Dinkomo. Yakremu Nyamin Kamo. Bye bye.